Dear students, welcome back to the social science class. How was your test papers? Did you do it well? Study the daily portion and go through the textbook. In the last class, we studied about weathering and its different types. Today, in this class, we can learn about soil, factors influencing the soil formation, importance and uses of soil. Soil is a natural resource. In other words, it is a gift of nature. When we study about soil, we call that branch of science as pedology. The scientists who are studying about soil are called pedologists. The soil we see today is formed by the disintegration of rocks and decomposition of organic matter. It is a prolonged process. A process which takes more time. It is estimated that more than 1,000 years is required for the formation of an inch thick layer of soil. More than 1,000 years is required for the formation of an inch thick layer of soil. When we look our surroundings, wherever we are, we can see different types of soil. It is different from one region to another region. In forests, along the seashores, in fields and in deserts, we see different types of soil. Last year, during the time of flood in Kerala, Kavalappara landslide took the life of 59 people. That region was fully covered by soil running down from the mountains. By looking at the diagram here, we can see 5 factors that are influencing the soil formation. They are climate, topography. Topography means geographical features such as mountains, coastal areas, plateaus, etc. Then plants and animals, parent rock and time. So which are the important factors that are influencing the soil formation? Climate, topography, plants and animals, parent rock and time. How does climate influence soil formation? Variations in temperature leads to the expansion and contraction of minerals in rocks that results in weathering. So, in cold environment, soil formation will be slow, but in hot and moisture based environment, soil formation will be more. In the case of topography, soil formation will be thin in steep slopes, that is in mountains and hills, but soil will be thick in plain areas. Example, seashores. Next we can discuss about how plants and animals help in soil formation. Due to biological weathering, rocks are disintegrated into soil. For example, the penetration of roots into the rocks, and also due to the burrowing of animals, weathering takes place. In a similar way, an acid formed as a result of decaying of plants and animals cause weathering. Not only that, biological content of the soil also increase as a result of the decaying of plants and animals. And the fourth, parent rock, how it influences soil formation. The igneous rocks, the sedimentary rocks, the metamorphic rocks are subject to several changes. They are the parent rocks. So, the minerals and the structure of the soil depend on the rock from which it is formed. For example, black soil is formed due to the disintegration of basalt rocks. How time influences soil formation? Formation of soil is a prolonged process. More than 1,000 years is required for the formation of an inch thick layer of soil. So, time is an important factor. So, we should protect our soil. Now, I hope you got a clear idea about how different types of soils are formed in different parts of the same country or state. Different types of soils are formed due to variations in factors such as topography and climate. Different types of soils are formed due to variations in factors such as topography and climate. We have learned about the different types of soil in India and in Kerala from the previous classes. So you list out the types of soils found in India and Kerala in your notebook. Next we can discuss about the important role of soil for the sustenance or for our existence. Students, can we imagine an earth without soil? If there is no soil, what will happen? There won't be any plants, animals or human beings. Then how is soil inevitable to us? Let us see that. Soil makes life on earth possible. Using photosynthesis, plants produce food for animals and human beings. When the plants and animals die, they return to the soil, thus increase the fertility of the soil. And for the functioning of the food chain, soil is very important. So what are the importance of soil? Soil makes life on earth possible. Using photosynthesis, plants produce food for animals and human beings. When the plants and animals die, they return to the soil and increase the fertility of the soil. And for the functioning of food chain, soil is very important. Next, let us learn about the uses of soil. We are using soil for construction purposes, agricultural activities, making potteries, environmental protection, filtering and purifying water in the earth. What are the uses of soil? We are using the soil for construction purposes, agricultural activities, making potteries, environmental protection, filtering and purifying water in the earth. Let us summarize what we studied today. Soil is a natural resource. Formation of soil is a prolonged process. Then we studied about the 5 factors influencing the soil formation. After that, the importance and uses of soil. Students, we should try our best to protect the soil on earth. You read the textbook thoroughly, underline the important points, and complete the activities related to this topic. See you soon in our next class. Thank you.